Triggers, super important for n8n workflows because without triggers, workflows cannot start. So every workflow needs at least one. I divide triggers into two groups based on their nature. First, we have time-based triggers, and then two, we have event-based triggers. As the name implies, we have one built-in trigger node in n8n that is called schedule trigger. If we double click on it, and let me zoom a little bit, we can see that we have a lot of different options for intervals from seconds to custom. If we pick anything from seconds to months, we will be asked how many days, hours in between, trigger and which minute, etc. If we decide to use custom or cron is a task schedule for Unix systems. And if we click here, good people from n8n have linked this page so we can learn about cron and we can simply look at those commands if we need this. But back to our example. On the other side, we have event-based triggers, which the name implies will trigger the workflow as soon as an event happens. So some of the built-in are manual, like we saw in the previous video. Webhook, we're going to talk about a lot about webhooks in the future, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. And for example, on form submission, where when we start the workflow, a form will open for us to create a simple interface for us to interact, and we are going to demonstrate that as well in the future. And if we want to add a trigger from another app that is integrated with n8n, we need to go and search here, and we will see in this sidebar we have this option, add another trigger. If we click on that, we have additional options: manual, on app event, on schedule, webhook, etc. So a lot of different things. And if we want to do an app event, click here, we will see a list of all applications that are integrated with n8n. So there's a lot of them. And for example, let's give it a go. Let me do HubSpot. So trigger nodes, we have trigger and we have action nodes. If we stick to trigger nodes, we'll notice something. Every single trigger node has a little lightning icon next to it. Same way as these nodes here have lightning icons. So this is a sure way for us to know if a node is actually a trigger node or an action node. Those are two types of nodes in n8n. So all these triggers are actually representing an event that can happen inside HubSpot. So if we wanted to build a workflow that is based on whenever a contact is created, we will pick this one, and then we will set the credentials, we'll connect with our HubSpot, and this will start our workflow every time a new contact is added to our HubSpot account. This is just an example. And if we consult the official documentation about nodes, we'll see that two basic types of nodes are triggers and actions, a short explanation, and again, also the mention of the bolt icon. And there you have it. The whole point about triggers is that we need them and that we need to use them, and we have two types, and we're going to break down every single type as we go.